We're going to take this lamp and replace it with one with a motion sensor. Watch along and see how we do it. We're going to make sure that the power's off of the breakers. This is the right switch for mine. And it's off. Now it's safe to work on the light. Go ahead and double check that it is off. Using an open-ended wrench, I am going to take off the mounting hardware. All right, once we have it off, carefully pull the wires out a little bit. You don't want anything to get snagged or hung up. And just unscrew those wire nuts. Go ahead and clean up the cobwebs. These fixture mounts are pretty common. This one has basically a screw in the middle to tighten it down, and you can rotate it to get to the mounts underneath. Go ahead and unscrew those. Does this look familiar? Yeah, they're pretty similar. It's just this one's got longer screws and a different position. We're going to put it back in the other one's place. Now there's a ground wire attachment here on the fixture as well, so make sure you attach that ground lead and get that nice and snug. So now, because my box is buried in the stucco, it's actually in about an inch deeper than a normal box would be, like flush mounted. So it's going to take a little bit of adjusting. Mine actually gets screwed in deeper, and then the mounting screws for the lamp on the top section there will be adjusted, and there's little lock nuts to hold those in place. So I'm going to fiddle with this for a while until we get the depth correct. So those posts that are sticking out, those bolts, they're going to reach out about an inch to the housing for the lamp and go through those holes. So basically we want them to stick out a little bit, but not too far, because there's going to be cap nuts that go on. So getting that bolt depth is essentially your main problem. So adjust it until it's correct. So once you get the bolt length figured out, you want to lock it down so they don't loosen when you're tightening the fixture. All right, so at this point, we're going to connect the wires. Here you see that I use the wire nut and attach the grounds together. And we're going to do the black and white wires next. Yeah, it'd be nice to have somebody else to hold this, or you could even like tie it up somehow, but I'm improvising. So now we're going to carefully route the wires back into the box behind the mounting bracket. And the goal is here to make it in and nothing's going to be pinched. You don't want any wires like getting hung up on any of the mounting bolts or anything like that. All right, Houston, it appears we have a problem. So too much space. We're gonna have to shorten that distance up a little bit. So in this case, I'm going to screw them back a little bit, and basically that's gonna shorten that distance poking out, and lock them down again. And we'll see how it is now. It's still a bit long. Oh well, we'll figure this out. Well, since we can't use a hammer, let's use power tools. I'm going to go ahead and cut off a little bit, and that should solve our problem. Yeah, don't forget to wear your eye protection. All right, I think that got it taken care of. Let's put it all back together and get this puppy mounted up. Yeah, those little holes are kind of hard to find sometimes. There we go. Check this bulb out. This is the reason I wanted this light fixture. It's so cool. Flip the power back on at the mains and test the switch. Success. I love this lamp. So it's a flickering LED and it looks like a torch light. There's a whole series of LEDs that keep lighting up in sequence, and you see that torchlight effect is pretty cool. So now I'm going to set the sensitivity and time on this. And that's the wonderful thing. I wanted to be able to have the light on, but not just leave it running all night long. I do like to have it turn on so I can see when I come to open the door, so I can get the keys in there. So, having this auto on sensor light really helps. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. We've got lights available in the description below, and definitely share this with your DIY buddies. If you have questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Enjoy.